We have some very positive transfer news again this morning, including a potential new contract for Manuel Lanzini, and will Alphonse Areola be announced very, very soon as a permanent West Ham United player. We'll get into all of that and more in just a second. Before we do, though, drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham Official if you are new. Check out our channel sponsors, SRM Carver & Son, by clicking the link in the description down below. You're watching a transfer speculation show, keeping you up to date with all the latest West Ham transfer news and gossip. So we heard yesterday from a few sources around Manuel Lanzini, including Clarence Hugh, who said West Ham are set to offer Manuel Lanzini a new contract. The Hammers are keen to keep the Argentinian international, but his contract is set to expire in 2023. So at the end of the day, he's got a year left on his contract. Will David Moyes and West Ham give him an extra year, or will we just let him see out this contract and then leave on a free? I think we have to give him a 1 year contract extension, because if we're at the same position next year and we're like, yeah, thank you very much for your 7 years of service, whatever it is, Manuel, but we're now going to let you go, then at least we're going to get something for him. You know, I'm not entirely sure what his wage is, but at the end of the day, we can't be getting rid of players, and we need to be getting some sort of money back for these players, because I'm sure he'll be able to go to the Argentinian league for a plate or something. They'll pay some money for him, you know, at the end of the day. So what's the harm in giving him a 1 year contract extension? So he's tied down until 2024. But then this time next year, if we're like, yeah, we want to sell you, then we might actually get something for him, unless we might get something for him. If we don't, we're just going to let him go on a free, and then there we go. We're not going to get any money back for him. You know, he's given us some fantastic memories. Manuel Lanzini, Spurs away. Spurs away. Just to mention one of them. He's been a very, very good servant to West Ham, and I think he does deserve, after his performances last season, where after his ACL he wasn't fantastic, but he found some form again last year, and I think just for that he deserves another 1 year contract extension, which then as well benefits us, because next year if we want to sell him, we're actually going to get something for him instead of letting him go on a free. So I think we should sign him down for a new contract. Manuel Lanzini, will we? We'll have to wait and see. But talking about this is good, because there's talks of this potentially going through, which I think is positive for West Ham, because I feel like he's a good player to have around the dressing room. He's a very good player who does add quality to our play. But moving on to Alphonse Areola then. So we've had confirmed from Fabrizio and ex-WHU employee that all terms, including fee, we're hearing approximately £10.5 million, and personal terms are all agreed for Alphonse Areola. It is said that he will be pushing Fabianski to be first choice keeper, and at the moment it is still all to play for. Who will get number one next year, we'll have to wait and see. But this is really, really good news for West Ham. I can't stress this enough. He's one of the best shot stoppers in the league, in my opinion. He has the ability, if he can have a fantastic season at his level, to be one of the best in the Premier League. And, Fabianski's been a good keeper for us, but Areola is a better keeper. He's younger. He's got a good few years left in him. He's 29 years old, and for a keeper, you've still got a good 5 years at least left in you there. If he's able to maintain that same that same quality that I think he has now, I think it's a massive move for West Ham. For less than £11 million to get him for that is an absolute bargain, because he's such a good keeper, and to get him for that, well, we should to be fair, it should already be done now, but thankfully Newcastle aren't got Nick Pope, so they haven't come in and tried to hijack the deal like they did for Odegaard, which was unsuccessful, and so was this, because it looks like Alphonse Areola is all done, and he is a permanent West Ham United player. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The sources are saying it, but we all know that we just want to see him in that shirt, holding it up. And then we know it's a done deal. But yeah, keep your eye out for that. Hopefully, we might see that announcement next week for Alphonse Areola, and then let's try and get a striker, West Ham. But good news, Lanzini, new contract potentially to sign him down for another couple of years, maybe a year, whatever it is. And Areola is nearly a permanent West Ham United player. So that's it from me. Drop a like and subscribe, keeping you up to date with all the latest transfer news. And good news for once. We're having good news early on in the transfer window. Let's keep it up, West Ham. Let's get some more players through this door. Bye-bye.